This week we're going to do viewer's choice. Wolfie said there were some very creative suggestions. Maybe creative is the wrong word. Crazy? Oh God, what am I in for? We're moving on, and I forgot that I told Wolfie he's allowed to choose my next subject. So I'm just following him, and oh God, remember what I like to paint.
Paint my foot.
Oh God. Oh, look at the tree. Look at the tree. So I don't get to choose any of it?
No, you get to choose. Or I get to choose, but I am open to your input. Like, you know, if you tell me that it's a bad composition,
okay,
we'll move. You know.
Well,
we'll
if you pick the general view, that's my constraint, and then within that I can kind of tweak it.
Yeah.
Is this the bench?
I think so. I think
Is this it? Hey, we're in a new spot. So you tell me what I need to take out, because I don't know. All right, phase two.
Phase two. Welcome to
Take
phase two.
everything out I'm using in phase two.
We have one feud pen. We have a number of varying sizes of micron pen. We have, for your tools, some water brushes. We have also brought our acrylic gouache. The special tool for today.
The special tool?
Special tool for today. And feather.
What?
I got you two different sizes though. So feathers. You're looking at me like you're gonna kill me. And finally, your rule is only allowed to use your left hand.
This is going to be...
Remember when you were over there and you were talking about, you know, not being a perfectionist and not doing things perfectly in your shaky hand and stuff? Well, now you can achieve imperfection.
I have to use my left hand for the entire thing.
Left hand, you have to use a feather, you have to use your water brushes, your acrylic gouache and all the rest of it. All with your left hand. That was the rule that popped up. I'm sorry, but I don't control the randomized wheel.
Who suggested this?
I'm coming for you.
Okay, I'm going to embrace it with an open mind. It is what it is. Let's see what happens. Okay, now that the initial shock has worn off, I'm just gonna go into it with a fun mindset. Like, who cares? Just have fun. How do I even hold this? Well, I'm gonna paint over that anyway, so it's not a big deal. Oh, I can't. Oh, I almost switched to my right hand. Don't know how that's gonna work, but okay.
I think you'll actually surprise yourself with it. I think you'll make some very interesting lines.
Okay, I'm gonna get a bit of water on the page. Come on. Okay.
Is it not working?
I don't know, it's not like coming out. Yeah. No, it's okay.
Is it working?
No, I'm just gonna dip it,
Okay.
which is probably gonna work better anyway, because I need a lot more water. This feels so weird.
Why? Because it's left hand.
Yeah. Maybe? Oh my, this is gonna be so hard. It's gonna look so bumpy. Like, not smooth. Oh my God, I'm not sticking to my lines at all. Oh no.
Left hand lunacy.
That's not how the mountains looked in my sketch at all, but that's how they look now. All right, let's just see what happens.
You gonna go for it?
I guess. I mean, clearly this is waterproof. right? Feathers are...
Well, yeah, they are. But they will hold in between the hairs, in
yeah.
between the individual hairs. They will hold some.
See? It's a bit of water. It dries really fast though.
Yeah.
Like,
It's because like I say, they are waterproof, but they will hold a bit of water in between.
I'm trying to get like the rapid river feeling. River rapids, I mean.
Yeah.
You got to be really experimental, like using it in different...
With a feather, yeah. I think it looks great so far, though. Really bendy.
Oh god, it's too soft.
Too soft.
Maybe I'll use it. I'll use it for like later details,
Yeah, okay.
or like tree details.
Okay.
Right now, I just need to get a base of color that I can work with. Otherwise, there's like no hope. But even with my normal gouache paintings, the first layer is always chaos and looks terrible.
You have to remember, you're currently sitting with like a triple handicap because I've given you the wrong brushes to use your acrylic gouache. I mean, I didn't choose it, but you know, the randomizer.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. So we've got the water brushes, the feather, which is obviously a handicap in itself, and then to make matters even worse, you're only allowed to use your left hand. So however this turns out, you cannot be unhappy with it because it's, you know, triple handicapped.
I can't do details.
Why?
Oh my god. I can't control my hand enough. It's just like giant blobs where it's supposed to be a tiny sliver. Really want to use my right hand.
That actually looks great, doesn't it? Gives quite a cool effect.
It's a very unique effect, that's for sure. So hard to mix subtle colors.
Yeah, no, I mean, to be honest though, the way that you're doing it, it's coming out very, very nicely stylized.
Very impressionistic.
Very, yeah, like really nice. Like,
I think that's the fun part about it, is that I already know it's going to be very loose. So
Yeah.
I just like put a mark down and I'm like, all right, cool, move on. So you can just like be a little more free
yeah,
than your normal mindset is. Because usually you put a mark down and you're like, oh, it's not perfect, and you try to make it perfect.
Yeah.
This almost feels like I'm just taking like color notes. I don't know.
Almost, yeah, like
Very
compiling your swatches together.
Yeah. Feather is surprisingly cool for trees. Ooh, actually, maybe I can do a very thin line with it. That's a little easier than yeah. It's really difficult though. So I'm gonna try a bit of the pen, because I'll probably have to go over it slightly because it'll be so dark now
Yeah.
compared to everything.
Ah, now here's the thing. Are you able to use a fountain pen with your left hand?
Clearly.
Okay.
So there's lots of like little rocks.
I can't record from behind anymore because she's gone to such an extreme angle that she's having to lean over and try to get that left hand pen working.
It's so
Are you trying to go upside down so that your left becomes your right? That looked like a satisfied face.
I like my smooth blending action.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But no, it looks good.
I think I'm gonna call it done.
Are we gonna? Yeah, we calling it.
I don't know how much
I don't
work.
know. I think you could maybe just.
Oy. I think I need a dry brush texture, like this,
Okay.
with blue. So now I can do a bit of white. Flatten those out a bit. I'm gonna stop.
We're calling that.
Yeah, I keep almost touching it and then I'm like, nope.
Okay. So that JD's and Lentilman is how to do a left-handed painting with feathers and the wrong brushes.
We had to bail. The guy was doing strimming right next to us, basically.
Yep.
It smelled horrible and it ruined the whole vibe. But luckily I was done. Hello again from back home. It's so interesting how we went down south to Aberlour for the painting sketching session, and it was beautiful, sunny, wonderful weather. Drove back towards the coast home and it is just dense fog everywhere. Oh well, that's Scotland for you. I was reflecting on the experience of today. I know my last couple of videos have been a bit experimental, a little wacky, but it's been very much needed for me, and I don't want to downplay the importance of playing, of experimenting, of just going out with the mindset of pure freedom and having fun. And I am definitely someone who overthinks things, so having these parameters that I have to work within, like viewer's choice, or last time when Wolfie picked all my supplies, it takes all of the guesswork out of the situation and I'm not able to overthink it. I just have to do it. So I really recommend this exercise. You can use either a random word picker or write down all your supplies, pick them out of a hat, make it random. Because I'm leaving in a few days, I have just been so stressed about finishing work and packing and all the things that go into traveling overseas. So I really quickly can convince myself there's no time to paint. There's no time for me to relax. So this was so wonderful today. It got me out of my head. I feel so relaxed. And even though it was challenging, I just went in with like a fun mindset and I embraced it. I mean, I did resist a little bit at first, but I think like 10 minutes into the painting, I was like, we're here. We're just gonna have fun. By the time this video is live, I will already be in New York, be a few days into my adventure, and I am probably in the woods somewhere camping. So I might be a little bit slower to respond to comments while I'm traveling, but when I get back in October, I plan on kind of settling back into a groove, and really, I just realized that it'll actually be autumn by the time I return. So it'll be a little colder and mistier and moodier. So it might be perfect for me to sit down and really focus and paint a bunch of the beautiful things that I've seen this summer that I just haven't had time to paint. And as a reminder to my patrons, all of the scheduled content for September and October is already ready to go. There's not going to be any delays with any of that. If you'd like to see what I'm up to during my vacation, I will be posting Instagram stories now and then, but I'll also check in on Discord once in a while. But I really want to unplug a bit more at this vacation. So for now, it's goodbye, but I'll be back in October. So thank you all for hanging out with me and for your participation and encouragement in these fun little videos. Take care of each other, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.